It's whatever works for you.
Wellness Wednesday, brought to you by St. Mary's Regional Medical Center.
Well, Reno air quality is back in the unhealthy range due to the rim fire. Does it ever stop? And to speak on how smoke can affect certain individuals, namely those who have asthma and COPD, is Karen Durbin. She's the Director of Case Management at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Thank you so much for being with us, Karen. You know, there's a lot of people talking about this, us included. We have for several weeks now because of all of that smoke out there. So let's go ahead and get to that first question. How does smoke from the fire affect people that have asthma and COPD? Why is it such an issue?
Smoke and asthma from the fire can actually be a great effect on can have a great effect on people, especially those people with existing lung diseases like asthma and COPD. The particles from the fire can settle, causing difficulty with breathing.
Yeah, and seems to be a little bit better in recent days, but still, it's still an issue for a lot of people. What would you say are some of the recommendations for these patients?
Above all, staying inside and staying out of those conditions would probably be the best suggestion. People can use masks when they are out and about, as long as they're the filtered masks that catch those small particles from the smoke. Air conditioners and recycled air and air purifiers are a good way to keep healthy air circulating, and avoiding fans that are circulating that air.
Avoiding fans, huh? It's interesting. Tell me a little bit about time of the day. Some people say the smoke is worse at certain times of the day. For me, it's like the middle of the nights when I really, really smell it. It's actually woken me up. Is there a certain time of the day that's better for these patients to go outside?
Actually, there are. One of the worst times to be outside is early in the morning. The cool out air allows more of those particles to settle, thereby making it worse and more difficult for breathing.
That explains everything and why I'm smelling it in the middle of the night. Everything must be settling. How can people with asthma and COPD learn about air conditions? Is there a place for them to go before they head outside?
Before going outside, it's always a great idea to check on the website of airnow.gov or with your local health department for certain air quality conditions. They have different ratings that are available for use on there.
That's right. And those sites have been having some issues with so many people, too, recently looking at it. We've got a viewer question for you. We wanted to ask you. Jennifer asks, she says, what does the smoke do to our bodies besides our lungs? And is there anything we can do besides staying indoors? You kind of answered the other question a little bit earlier, but can you answer the first part of that question? And what does the smoke do to other parts of our body, not just our lungs?
Other parts of our body are going to be more of the immediately recognizable symptoms, the dry eyes, maybe the cough, the stuffy nose. A lot of allergy symptoms are going to be associated with that thick smoke.
And is there something, would an allergy medication help out if you're there and you're suffering from those kind of things? Would you suggest that or no?
No, it's likely not to do anything for your symptoms.
So don't go ahead and to CVS or Walgreens or wherever and spend that money on that medication. Thank you so much for answering those questions. We really appreciate it. And
Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to go ahead and go now to Alex with a quick look at our forecast. Hi, Alex.